Hello Gemini, welcome to your weekly quickie. Thank you for joining me. Let's get straight into your oracle cards. From Alice the Wonderland, you've pulled the card of impossible things. Now this speaks about working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and having a fresh perspective. Now what I feel is the issue for you this week, Gemini, is that you may be refusing to believe that any kind of action can change things for the better. It may be that you're denying that action can bring results, feeling that something is too far out of your reach, or that miracles are for other people. So with this one, it's very much an energy here of learning how to practice believing in the impossible. You know, what if you were to spend a little while each day, whether it's a few minutes or a half hour, meditating on a miracle, changing your thoughts, or focusing on creating something amazing in your life? It's about slowly but surely expanding your limits of possibility. Now, from the wisdom of Avalon, you've pulled the card of death. Now, of course, this doesn't mean physical death. It is similar to the death card in traditional tarot. It portends a time of transformation and needing a total change of attitude about it. The death of the old. Now, regardless of how death presents itself, it is a necessary aspect of all things, of course. So for you, I want you to envision the phoenix that rises up out of its own ashes, renewed. It's that rebirth. You know, death is winter, part of the cycle of life. And when you receive this, it's a reminder that all things have their season. So for you, it's about having courage here and recognizing that this too shall pass, and that endings always point to a fresh beginning. And for you, it may seem like it's out of reach right now, but you're being asked by the cards here to believe in miracles, really. Now, let's get started on your reading. I've already meditated on your energy, Gemini, so I'm going to cut the cards here and we'll go straight into the reading. I want to focus on the past energy, present energy, the near future. What is your advice or your best path to follow? What's happening in your environment that is affecting you? Your hopes and fears, the potential outcome, and what this reading is about. So Gemini, let's take a look. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, there's this energy around you at the moment of just feeling like, oh, what's the use? What's the use? You know, I try and it doesn't work out. And so I'm feeling this sense of you just feeling really worn down. For a long time, you have stood up for yourself, stood up for what you wanted. But there's just something at the moment that I feel, some kind of circumstance that you feel is not something that you can fight against. It's like fighting against the tide. Let's take a look at your past energy. Okay, the Nine of Wands in reverse. So here again, I get this energy of not having much fight left in you. So Gemini, something's really knocked you. You know, you were standing tall there for a while, pushing through any obstacle, feeling like you were just about to get back on solid ground again, on your feet. But you just feel like there's one obstacle after another. It's obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And it's made you feel exhausted. I get a deep sense of tiredness here, and just at the present time this week, you're just thinking, oh, you know, I've had it. I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. Any more obstacles, any more changes. Current energy is the Six of Swords in reverse. So here you are. There's an energy here of not being able to move from a situation that has become untenable. So now you feel stuck. I feel like you want to take a journey. I mean, when you think of the Six of Swords in the upright, it is like that journey on the river Styx, isn't it? After the death, physical death. It is like that. It's transformational energy. It's movement. And it's movement from the old into the new, but at the present time that you're just kind of stuck in the middle and not feeling like you can move on from the old, and feeling like you don't have any gas in the tank here to fuel the next part of your journey. Now in the near future we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so be careful, because there is a possibility here that you may miss an opportunity because you're not feeling up to the task, because you're just feeling knocked by the obstacles at the moment, knocked down by life. But I do feel that there's going to be an opportunity in the near future that has potential, but you may ignore it, or you may just out and out reject it because of how you're feeling. You feel that this is not going to be better than what you have right now. Let's take a look at your advice or your best path to follow. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so take the emotion out of it. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, emotionally, this is where you're feeling exhausted. And you feel, again, I get this sense here of you, I mean, we have two aces both in the reverse here, which tells me that there is an opportunity around you to have that feeling of being happy again, feeling that joy. But I also feel that there is potential here for you to miss out on that due to obstacles that you've been dealing with recently that have made you feel like it's not worth the effort anymore. I'm trying for this Ace of Cups, trying for this new start. Let's take a look at what's happening in your environment here that's currently affecting you. The Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, there's that stuck energy again. I feel like you are in a situation right now where you feel like you don't know where to go next, and so you're just there. And it's not a good feeling for a Gemini to just feel like you're not doing anything. So there may be a tendency here to procrastinate, hold on, and I pick it up as more inertia. Inertia mainly because of how you're feeling tired. Emotionally, there's this energy around you where you just feel like you don't have the actual energy. I feel it more as energy. You don't feel like you have the energy here to make the changes. But maybe all that's required here is a change of thinking. Rather than thinking negatively, maybe you can see this as potentially an opportunity to change your perspective on how you're seeing the events of the recent past. An opportunity to release what is old and hasn't worked for you, and in the process have a new start, a new beginning. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. So with this one, as a hope or a fear, I actually feel it's more about a fear, actually. What I get with this is that it seems to relate to the Hierophant is the card of the teacher, someone who advises. So if that resonates with you here, Gemini, You're fearing the loss of this energy. It may be that your heart isn't in something at the moment, or you also feel that you're not following your own advice. I also get that as well with the Hierophant in reverse. Now the outcome for you is the Queen of Cups. Now I like that energy for you because it's about finding that comfort, that joy, that love. So I do feel that there may be someone around you who offers that compassion, shows you that they care. I think that's really all you need here, Gemini, is to know that somebody cares about you. You're feeling a little bit rebellious, and I don't like the energy around that, Gemini, because there is potential for you to act out of emotion and rebelliousness rather than thinking about the long term here of what could be available to you in the future. And that kind of energy, that kind of behavior may keep you stagnant, because I get that there may be other people around you who also are stuck as well. So they don't want you to move on either, because it behooves them for you to stay as you are, to stay where you are. They may also be in that stage here where they can't see the way forward clearly, and they also need to change their perspective. So I do feel for you it's about being careful about guidance, whether it's I pick it up. For some of you, it's your own guidance. For others, it's somebody else. Possibly this person here, who is really just wanting to see you keep... It's not like they enjoy seeing you fail, or they enjoy seeing you in a predicament here. It's more that this person's life is also not going well. So the advice that they give to you may not be... It's coloured. It's coloured through their own viewpoint. So let's get some clarifiers here on the Queen of Cups for you, Gemini. What is this Queen of Cups for Gemini? We have Justice in reverse. Okay. Let's get two more. What is the outcome for Gemini? What is the outcome for Gemini? What is the outcome here for Gemini, please? We have the Five of Cups in reverse, and one more. Gemini. If you're enjoying these quickies, please like, share and subscribe, and please check out the rest of my channel, because I have the in-depth monthly. I do them every 2 weeks actually, so please check out my in-depth readings as well if you're enjoying these readings. Okay, so we have, let's take a look. We've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Justice in reverse, we've got the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Well, of course, with the Queen of Cups, it is, I feel, someone around you, Gemini, who's offering you that shoulder to cry on. Now, with Justice in reverse, there has been something that you have gone through recently which you feel is unjust, unfair. There's been a decision made that hasn't gone in your favor. With the Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like there is someone around you who is helping you see the way forward rather than focus on what what has been lost here, what has ended, to focus on the future, because with every ending, with every death or mini death here, so to speak, there is an opportunity to see things a different way and to see it as a more positive thing, as a way of putting you back on the track that you were supposed to be on. And of course, with the Five of Pentacles, there is this tendency around you at the moment to feel this lack. You want to feel this abundance, you want this abundance in your life, but I do feel that you're currently, at the moment, having this I pick it up mainly as pessimism and negativity towards your future and your future goals here. You may be listening to someone who is also not helping in that regard, that they may be also someone who is going through some tough times. But there's also this person, could be male or female, someone who is a shoulder to cry on, an empath, a caring individual that is helping you through this tough time, through this bad decision, or this decision that was made that didn't go in your favor, and to help you see that while things are bad right now, they won't always be so. And you don't have to stay stuck in this feeling of lack or that you've lost something here. You have an opportunity here, I feel, to view this a different way. Rather than viewing it as the end of something and that things won't get better, or that a miracle is what happens to other people and not you, Gemini, rather than think that, this person around you here is helping you see that if you change your viewpoint, change your perspective, don't listen to the naysayers here, even if that naysayer is yourself. If you view this as transformational, an opportunity to change what isn't working in your life, because I feel like you've been on the wrong track here. There's something that's happened here to push you back on the track that you were supposed to be on. And I can't help but think it's got something to do with this Ace of Pentacles. Now, there's a potential for you to miss out on this if you stay in this place of feeling tired emotionally and feeling like miracles don't happen to you and thinking pessimistically about the future. And I don't want to see you there, Gemini. I want to see you grab any opportunity that comes towards you here, because it looks like it has potential, with both hands, and really get back on the track that you were supposed to be on. Let whatever this was, this disappointment, this sense of injustice go, and focus instead on what's important for the future, which I feel is this potential here, this Ace of Pentacles. It could be a new job, a new relationship, something that has potential to give you stabilization in your life. Now let's get a Sacred Traveler. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're liking these quickies. And please check out the rest of my channel for my in-depth monthly readings as well. Love to have you there. Okay, let's take a look. Grounding, yeah. For you, it's about finding that base again, that stable base. Once you find somewhere where you can be stable, and I feel like this Queen of Cups energy, there's somebody here to help you get through this. They're offering, it's not really advice, it's more about it's just like they're helping guide you back on your correct path. And I feel like by remaining grounded, or getting to this grounded place, because at the moment I get that you're stuck somewhere where there's this energy of something that you want to move to, but you can't move to it. So I feel like once you do that, once you get out of this, away from these people that are stagnant, once you get away from this place where you feel stuck and find this grounding again, that's when things will start to appear from a different perspective. You know, at the moment you're seeing life from a very fragile place. But by grounding yourself, I feel that that's when you'll start to see things from how Gemini would normally see something, because you're a mutable sign. You can roll with the punches. You can adapt. You're a flexible person. Right now, though, you're feeling a loss of that energy. You don't feel like you can take another journey. You don't feel like you can move again. You don't feel like you can do that. But I think that once you find this place where you feel grounded, that's when things will start to come into, it's like it will be illuminated. And the way forward will become a lot clearer for you, Gemini. So I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy these weekly quickies. Bye, Gemini.